Hi there, I'm Mikey.
And I'm Johnny, and thanks for joining us on this adventure.
On this adventure, we're trying to experience a solar eclipse.
This once in a lifetime event doesn't happen very often near us. You could probably find another place to see it if you're willing to travel, but it's very rare for it to occur where you live. And we're actually very fortunate that we were able to drive a short distance away from where we live to experience it.
Unfortunately, the area of Texas where we're at is cloudy, but we hear that it's still going to change quite a bit, the environment. It's going to get dark and some other things might happen. So, kind of excited to see what happens.
So come join us on this adventure.
Because there's always more to do.
All right, so we're here at our friend's house that let us just camp out for a little bit to see the total eclipse. And actually, it's already starting to get darker.
Mm-hmm.
We still have about 10 minutes left or so.
We should be able to experience about a minute or so of darkness once its totality has reached over our area. But now it's just a matter of waiting.
We have less than 10 minutes or so, so we'll be here waiting, just enjoying this nice, beautiful weather. And it's actually getting colder. We had to put on a vest. Earlier, it was hot enough to sweat, but now it's not so bad.
The temperature is dropping, and they did say that we might need actually more coverings, so we'll see how it goes. So far, it's been dropping quite a bit, a couple degrees in the last hour or so. We set up a 360 camera, so that way we can also get some of the footage of the clouds and see how it affects as we get closer to totality.
It is already darker than it was a few minutes ago, so we definitely are approaching the darkness. And we're also supposedly going to see some of the animals behave like if it is dark, so we may see some of the
wildlife, nightlife.
Maybe some insects start chirping a little bit, grasshoppers, that sort of thing. But for now, all we can do is wait.
It'd be nice to be able to travel to go see another one in our lifetime, but
yeah, it would be nice because right now with the view that we have, it's not what I hoped to see. We're not even going to be able to use our glasses, honestly, because there is no visibility. The clouds are completely covering it. We were prepared with these glasses for months now. I believe we bought them way back in January. As soon as they started to sell them in the stores, we got them, and we also saw that they were the verified versions to protect your eyes. But sadly, we don't get to use them in this instance. But it's still a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so we decided that we needed to come out and see the eclipse. As it is right now, it's pretty interesting that it just changed the weather so much. That's already a pretty fascinating thing. So much of our world revolves around the energy the sun gives us, so it's interesting to see how it changes in the middle of the day.
Oh, look. You can actually see the sun.
Glasses. Oh, I can't see with the glasses.
No, you can't see through this. But through the clouds, you can see just a very small amount.
Sliver.
Oh, it's getting hidden a little bit, but just in case. That's like really directly above us. That's actually quite awesome. I believe the 360 camera should be able to pick it up.
I think it will. So it's already supposed to be doing its final approaches in the next 3 minutes.
Yeah. So the sun is breaking through the clouds ever so slightly, but it's very hard to see. Can't see.
Oh, you can see through the glasses now.
Now you can see it. Wow. So enough.
Yay, we got to see it. Yay, we got to see it.
Through the glasses. I hope it doesn't mess up the camera.
I hope not. No, there should.
And then the clouds are covering.
It's on and off. It's on and off. Wow. This is so cool.
Yeah,
because of the clouds, it's like moving where the shadow is.
You can barely see the sun.
The darkness is also getting quite substantial now.
Wow, it feels like it's like 7 o'clock at night right now.
It did turn like 7 o'clock at night. Wow.
It's showing just a sliver now. So any moment.
Behind the clouds again. How sad. That was exciting though.
Yeah.
Being able to see it for a second.
I know, that was cool.
Oh, there it is again.
Just barely.
Just barely.
No.
Technically 4 more minutes. So the clouds are making it so it's kind of visible with your own eyes, but only when it gets thin enough. There's definitely thick clouds up there that don't let it be seen. Just the fact that it's overlapping is impressive.
Yeah.
We were talking about how the chances of it happening, the fact that the sun is 400 times further away than the moon's is to us, and all that.
How it lines up just perfectly enough to be able to cover completely.
Thick clouds again. It's getting darker. The automatic lights are turning on from some of the houses.
Oh, yeah.
How nice.
Probably the street lights are going to turn on pretty soon too.
Yeah. Oh, it's approaching more 8 o'clock light. At least 8 o'clock for us this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
The sun is beyond the horizon. Would be a comparison.
So I can only see now the left part of the sun, no longer the top part. So that's interesting. There's supposed to be a ring that forms right before it completely goes away.
I did want to see that. It's all
Is that-
the something's beads. Brian's beads?
Yes, with the little dot dot dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to see those, and I also wanted to see the corona above the moon, but unfortunately, because of the clouds, that is not going to happen, which is why I definitely would like to see this again in the future if we can ever do it, but in a clear sky.
Yeah. The camera.
Whoa,
may not be
look
able to
how
see us.
dark
That's
it
so
is.
dark. Let me
It's
see.
so dark.
I need to check. Okay, you can still be seen for sure.
Okay,
Yeah, we're fine.
this is awesome.
Well, unfortunately,
There
we
it
can't
goes.
see it anymore, but it got significantly darker.
Yeah, so much darker. It's like right before you start seeing the stars,
Yeah.
or some of the stars would have started poking out.
Or a big storm cloud rolled in or something, you know, it's quite incredible.
Street lights are on like you predicted.
Mm-hmm.
They may have turned on a bit ago. I just noticed them now. Though.
Mm-hmm.
The birds are chirping still. Wow. And it's like it's nighttime. Wow. This is really trippy.
Yeah. Tech to Fire Nation.
Right? Nice.
I could see why
Yeah.
they added that.
Wow. It's so dark.
I know.
So this minute of darkness is,
I wonder if it's already at the totality or if it's
I
just...
think it is. I think it's already.
Oh,
at-
look. There you can see the
Oh,
ring.
you can see the ring just barely.
Just through the clouds barely.
Oh,
Come
and
on,
it's thin
clouds,
enough.
move out of the way.
It's that thick one right there. Just move.
It looks like it's the ring, not the beads.
Daily life continues though, because
Mhm.
it is the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
Wow, this darkness is so impressive. The wind also. Hey, that wind wasn't here before.
Yeah, it was pushing in earlier, but it definitely picked up, I think.
Yeah, I think that's it because of the change of the pressure of the cold, or the colder weather. You know.
How interesting. Yeah, it's too bad the clouds didn't clear up like they did like they did a little while ago.
Yeah.
Couldn't speak with my head up.
Yeah, yeah.
My tongue got caught. La, 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 la.
Yeah. I'm also noticing though that it's not like that. It is not the complete darkness where it's like dark, 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 dark.
Oh yeah, like middle of the night.
Yeah, middle of the night dark, which is probably
Well-
because there is still light in the atmosphere that is still making its way. in
Maybe
some
if
ways.
we were closer to the center of the
Oh,
of the
true.
line, because right now we're on the outskirts of it. We didn't travel as much as we probably could have, seeing how the forecast was saying that it was going to get cloudy. So
Right.
we made a plan B. So maybe if we were closer to the center, then maybe we would have been able to see complete darkness like
Right.
it was night.
You know.
But I
well,
mean, this is pretty close to night. This is
Yeah,
like
it
right
is.
before the sun goes away. You know,
it's
dusk.
already starting to come back.
Yeah.
The light is starting to come back already. But yeah, well, I mean, that just means that if we ever get to experience this again, we'll have to see if it does go much more closer to that midnight night
Mm-hmm.
versus the
Whoa! Look how fast the lights are turning
Wow.
on.
the lights are turning on.
Whoa!
It's like we're on the set of what's that movie by Jim Carrey,
The Truman Show.
The Truman Show. Yeah,
That's funny.
the lighting department got back to it.
Yeah.
Sadly, no direct visual of the sun, but
Yeah. We'll try to put a live feed somewhere on the screen or a link to it on the comments or in the pinned comment.
I'm still fortunate or still happy that we were fortunate enough to experience this and be able to see it.
Mhm.
Not everybody does, and not everybody has the means to be able to travel or to live in an area that's near it. But
Mhm.
we were able to see it, and I'm still grateful for that opportunity.
Mhm.
But it makes me want to look forward to the next one.
Yeah, it makes you appreciate the small moments too, because like this may have been a small moment for, like you're saying, day-to-day life would continue, but a small moment in most people's lives. But seeing as not everybody gets to experience that darkness that just happened,
Right.
was pretty neat. I do want to experience the total darkness.
I
in
do
the center.
as well. I do as well. But and again, how we were talking about mathematically, what has to happen for this to lighten up is still kind of impressive. It kind of makes you kind of think how so many things in the world line up for it to be our world.
Mhm.
And so I'm curious to keep adventuring.
Yeah. definitely look forward to the next time we can experience a total totality, maybe even be in the center. Worthwhile trip. Yeah, love to travel, so because it's an excuse to go somewhere. Maybe it'd have to be abroad.
Yeah, it probably would be. I don't. Well, the next one's not supposed to be in this area for hundreds of 100 years.
50 years for another one in the United States, but
Oh,
later
United
down the
States.
year, it should be happening in Mexico, I think. So, but you would have to travel down to Mexico. We're not in a position to travel down to Mexico just yet, but maybe in the future. We'll
Maybe in
see.
the future.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be able to go when it's across the big oceans.
Wow, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We
Well-
hope that you enjoyed experiencing the solar eclipse with us.
Join us on the next adventure because there's always more to do.